What is up, Pokey Sluts? It has been quite a while since I have posted a battle. Been around 2 weeks probably. If you guys want to see the explanation for that and figure it all out and have me explain it to you, just go ahead and check out my most recent video before this one. It is a vlog. It's an update vlog. You guys know how to find it. Anyways, I'm going to get right into this one. It is a UU battle for you guys today, and the new UU ladder looks really, really cool. I like how it plays, and the UU ladder is really fun right now. But I did decide to lead with Nidoqueen as an Ice Beam is really good on most of his team. My Mamoswine is definitely my win condition here. I feel like it's my win condition, but I knew it would definitely switch into this Frostlass for free, or pretty much for free, and I can hit it with a nice hard knockoff, which will definitely take it down. Unfortunately, it did have the sash. If it didn't, it would have definitely O-coded that Frostlass, and I'm able to just hit it with a nice priority Ice Shard and take him down very quickly. Like I said, my Mamoswine is probably my win condition, and to be honest, it can probably sweep the whole team even from the start. But I don't know if I want to risk that. But I guess I will, because my Nidoqueen does a shit ton to this team as well. And I probably should have just switched my Nidoqueen in on this Flare Blitz. But I don't know. I didn't feel like it was gonna. I felt like I could have lived one of them, but I guess I couldn't. It's not that big a deal. Actually, Mamoswine, come to think about it, I don't think Mamoswine is my win condition. I think my Nidoqueen actually is for this team. But I'm able to switch in my Suicune here easily. My CroCune. It's the Sleep Talk, Rest, Calm Mind, Scald, Suicune with lefties. It's really ridiculous, and I win a lot of matches with this Suicune, just sweeping whole entire UU teams. It's kind of ridiculous. To be honest, I think it should move up to OU, and it would definitely free up the metagame. It does look like Heliolisk here actually moved up to UU, which is really good. I like Heliolisk. He's definitely as good as Jolteon, but I guess now he must be used more often. I don't know. But now I'm definitely gonna. Definitely should be able to fire off a Scald with no problem, or even go for another Calm Mind up, as he is gonna end up Dark Pulsing, and he does end up flinching me. So that will get a bit annoying. But again, he's not going to be able to do anything to me, especially if I get another Calm Mind off, and I do have lefties, so yeah, I don't know, I'm going to be able to get all this back, but I'm just going to rest up to be safe, and yeah, I definitely don't want to be dealing with any of that crap, so I'm just going to rest up and definitely Sleep Talk on him. He's not going to... This CroCune here could definitely sweep this whole team as well. I think this is actually could be my win condition, just because of how tanky it is. As you can tell, I'm no pro or anything like that, because I can't even tell what my win condition is, or at least I can't tell and be certain of it. But I have a pretty good idea. I'd like to think that I'm pretty good. I've certainly gotten a lot better at Pokemon, as you guys can see. I'm just gonna... I accidentally, or I'm gonna go for a Sleep Talk here. I don't know why I said I accidentally. But I am able to fire off another Calm Mind, which is nice. He won't be able to get a flinch on me with the Dark Pulse now, I don't think, when I'm asleep. So, I like that very good. But anyways, as I think I was saying, I'm not very good, as you can tell. But I'd like to think that I am pretty decent at Pokemon, and I've certainly gotten a lot better. As you guys can see, I have made a new Showdown account. which is called the Black Vigilante. I have no idea why I chose that name, but I decided to make it and it wasn't taken, so I got a hold of that. And so far, I've only played one random battle, and I'm 6-3 in my UU tier, and I believe I'm almost at 1200 rank or just below it. So I'm doing pretty decent. I feel that's why I wanted to make another one, because I felt like overcoming all the losses I had on my original account would take too long. But I don't know. Again, this CroCune is just going to be able to destroy his whole entire team pretty much. Even if he flinches me, like, he's doing nothing to me, and I got Recover, buddy, so once called will pretty much ruin you, especially if I get the burns. So, I don't know, that's why this Suicune is so strong. To be honest, I think CroCune should be banned from OU. Comment down below, let me guys know what you think, but I think CroCune should definitely be moved up to OU and banned from UU. He's ridiculously strong and destroys everything. And I mean everything. The only way you can counter it is by always running a Heliolisk or a Jolteon on your team. And that's pretty much definitely the only way to counter a Suicune. Or a CroCune anyway, which is this set on Suicune. It's retarded, to be honest. And as you can see, I'm able to absolutely destroy this entire first game, this first team, with my ridiculous CroCune. I'm able to OHKO the Nidoqueen. This Darmanitan isn't gonna stand a chance in 7 hells. So, if you guys enjoyed this first battle, please leave a thumbs up down below. Comment if you have any feedback. Let me know what you think of the Suicune. Question of the day is gonna be, is Suicune too OP for UU, and should it be suspect tested? I think definitely. I think it should be kicked out. I don't know. Let me guys know. Let me know what you guys think. But I'm going to take you guys on over to the second battle now. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first battle. Alright, so I feel, once again, with this team here, I feel like CroCune is definitely my win condition again. And Mamoswine puts in hella work once again. Nidoqueen as well. These Mons are ridiculous. This is definitely a decent UU team, but with all the huge threats we got going on now, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this team isn't, my opponent's team isn't compiled that well. Now this team I didn't make myself, I actually got from a recent Pokeaim video, also known as a Joey video. I definitely needed a team like this for this video. I'm able to just destroy with this team. It's definitely based around CroCune, but the 2 new additions to UU, really 3 including Heliolisk because he was BL2. But anyways, I'm able to predict the Crocodile coming in there. I did click Surf, so that was really awesome. I was proud of myself. It was really obvious, but I don't know. I was kind of proud of my prediction skills. They're definitely going up. I'm definitely getting better at the game. But yeah, now but anyways, yeah, like I was saying, my opponent's team, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it stacks up that well against the biggest UU threats. I mean, this thing right here, the Lucario, is a huge UU threat, but I'm gonna just try to stay in and set up with my CroCune. Go ahead and get a rest off here. I should be able to live in Aurasphere, provided that I got the Calm Mind off. So I'm able to go ahead and rest, and I'm going to be able to sleep talk up here for 2 turns. My CroCune, I'm definitely prepared to, I don't know, with my CroCune, I'm just prepared to lead with him at almost all times in UU, and just set up Calm Minds, go to sleep when I have to, sleep talk up, get more Calm Minds off, get Scalds off, get Burns off. The CroCune is just crazy, I think. I've talked about CroCune a lot, but I don't know. The CroCune is ridiculous. Definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. But I definitely feel like it's overpowered for UU. I'm just gonna go ahead and Calm Mind up. I mean, I don't even really have to say much about what I'm doing. You guys all see what I'm doing. You know what Pokemon is. You've seen this before. You know what I'm doing. And I do get a nice burn off on the Melodic. I'm not going to be able to do much, as unfortunately he does get a burn off on me. I was kind of expecting that, but I do have the rest, so I'm not worried about it. I'm able to set up another Calm Mind for free here, and I can just continuously wreck him with Scalds. I don't know, he's not really going to be able to do anything as far as I'm concerned. But he does have the Dragon Tail, which, to be honest with you, I'm completely fine with him having. I'm completely fine with him hitting me with that. The rest of my team can definitely just destroy what's left of his. And even this Nidoqueen, now that he has the burn up, I will be able to stay in a couple times on him. And I'm fine getting another Earth Power off and go ahead and pretty much trading my Nidoqueen for the Melodic, because the Melodic was definitely where I kind of ran into the most problems, as it is the most bulky. But my Heliolisk would definitely take down the Melodic for sure, and my Heliolisk will be able to destroy the rest of his team now. Maybe not the Ditto, but that's fine. I have my Mamoswine for the Ditto when it does decide to transform into my Heliolisk. But I don't know, I guess I'm not faster, which is interesting. I did lose the speed tie, unfortunately, but my Beedrill should definitely be able to OHKO it. And if not, my Mamoswine can OHKO it with a nice EQ, but he's just going to forfeit there anyway, so I'm going to take you guys on over to the third battle now. Hope you enjoyed this one. What's up, guys? My opponent's team looks actually pretty decent. It's kind of scary, but once again, Mamoswine and the CroCune are scary good. They're just gonna completely wreck pretty much every team in UU that's not running them. So I don't know. There's not really much else to say. It's kind of ridiculous. And my opponent is going to stay in and end up going for the Stealth Rocks, much to his demise. I don't care if he has a priority move. Whatever it is, my Mamoswine can eat it up. And I don't care if he switches into Yanmega. I just want to go ahead and go for the EQ. Get this thing out of the way if I possibly can, because it is a tiny bit of a problem, to be honest. The Mega Aggron can be pretty scary sometimes, but my team can definitely deal with it, I feel like, anyways. But this Machamp is a bit of an issue. I don't have a whole lot that I can do to it. I definitely could sack something, but my Nidoqueen should be a safe switch in here, as well as my Suicune. I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot to him, but I definitely can wall him So I can definitely go ahead and set up my Stealth Rocks here. I don't care even if he has Ice Punch. Um, my Nidoqueen isn't a whole lot useful. But I definitely would like to keep it around. I think I just said Nidoking, so sorry. I meant Nidoqueen, obviously. But you guys can read. I don't need to tell you that. But I am just going to go ahead and fire off a Defog, as I did get rid of his Aggron. So I definitely want to taunt this thing before I do Defog. And I am faster, so that's nice. I definitely will sack this thing, or just go ahead and go for a Roost, but I would even sack this thing to get rid of rocks. I would definitely sack this thing to get rid of rocks. So that's what I'm going to do, I think. Because I got rid of his Aggron. He's not going to have any other rocker. I doubt he has rocks on Haxorus. But then again, I'm not even sure that Haxorus can get him. So I'm just going to go for the nice hard knockoff. This should do a lot to this. It should do a lot to this Cresselia. Sorry about that, guys. And even if he does decide to stay in and he has Psychic, I still don't even care. My Beedrill doesn't really do anything to his whole team, so I kind of don't. I definitely don't need it. It was definitely worth sacking to be able to come in on this thing and have it that much lower and be able to destroy it with a knockoff from my Mamoswine, because to be honest, I doubt he would expect the knockoff from my Mamoswine. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that and be able to take this bulky ass piece of shit Cresselia out, as it is easily one of the most annoying Pokemon, if not the most annoying Pokemon. And now he's going to bring out his Machamp, which I I definitely expect him to be Assault Vest, but once again, I can definitely wall him very well, and I don't really care about the confusion here on my Suicune. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch into him, and I'm able to fire off a Scald and get a burn on this Roserade, which to be honest, my Nidoqueen can switch in, or my Mamoswine. I'm not too worried about it, but I feel like I don't know what is the least useful. It's really hard to decide here, but I feel like the Heliolisk is probably the least useful. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my Heliolisk, as he ends up going for the Leech Seed, which is nice for me. Now I can definitely fire off a Hyper Voice and hurt most of his team, as I do, unfortunately for him, end up getting a crit. That's actually really nice for me. It means I don't know, that definitely mattered, I think. I think that definitely mattered, because the Roserade has nice special defense, so I really feel like it would have been able to take that. But again, I don't know that for sure. I don't have it calced, and I don't know it in my head. So I'm just going to go ahead and fire off another Hyper Voice, as Haxorus shouldn't be able to take it too well. I thought it would be able to OHKO, but it isn't going to be able to. I'm fine with that. I can definitely fire off an Ice Shard and pretty much finish off the rest of his team with my Mamoswine. I think I should be able to anyway, and if not, I have the Nidoqueen to wall the Machamp and fire off some Ice Shards on, or not Ice Shards, Ice Beams on this annoying ass Yanmega. I think I will go down to the Yanmega here if I don't decide to go for Ice Shard, but I'm fine with that, because like I said, I have the Nidoqueen and I have the CroCune, so I'm not worried at all. I definitely should be able to eat up a Bug Buzz. Maybe not eat it up, but I should be able to live it. I definitely would have eaten that up if it wasn't a crit. And the Ice Beam, Ice Beam doesn't OHKO. But since that was a crit, like I said, I will be able to definitely live another Bug Buzz. And he decides to go for Giga Drain. That's fine by me. He's going to go down to Ice Beam here anyway. which is very nice. And my CroCune walls the Machamp, so I definitely will be winning this, even if my Nidoqueen doesn't do a whole lot, which I'm kind of expecting him not to, but he actually ends up being faster, which I definitely didn't expect. But again, I have CroCune here. I'm just going to calm mind up. You're not going to do anything to me, and I'm just going to stall you out. If worse comes to worse, I'm definitely going to rest talk you, and I could even get a burn on you, Sonny. So you're definitely not gonna defeat me, as I do actually end up getting a burn. That's gonna be a dead Machamp. So I'm gonna bring you guys on over to the next battle now. I hope you've enjoyed everything so far. If you have, leave a thumbs up. What's up, guys? So my opponent's team is definitely looking like it's gonna get destroyed by Mamoswine and CroCune once again. But I am just going to lead off with my Heliolisk and go ahead and go for a Volt Switch, as I'm expecting him to set up or just Stealth Rock with the Dunsparce. Dunsparce is kind of weird to have here in the UU, but that Volt Switch is going to do a nice amount. I don't really have a whole lot that I can really do to him, but I feel like the Nidoqueen, I'm going to be able to set up some rocks on him, set up some T-spikes on him, and that's really what my Nidoqueen is kind of for. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Stealth Rock. I don't care if he continues to set up. I mean, this thing has not much of a move pool to really be able to do anything to me. I'm not worried about it. I can definitely go ahead and set up another T-Spike, which I'm definitely prepared to do. And he's just going to end up continuing to coil. I don't really care because I have really high special attackers, like my Heliolisk. And, well, just my Heliolisk, pretty much. But I'm still, even with that, even with the Roost, I'm really not too worried. Because once again, all he has is the Rock Slide. Although it flinches, he's still not going to be able to do anything, and I can just set up on him with my CroCune, as he's going to be able to do absolutely nothing to my CroCune. So I can just continue to set up, get higher special attack, and definitely destroy this thing. So, like I said, I'm not a whole lot worried about him, as no matter how much he sets up, like I said, I'm just going to destroy him with my CroCune and pretty much the rest of his team. In fact, to be honest, this should be even another CroCune sweep, which, yeah, I think it should be able to. I mean, I don't really see why CroCune couldn't sweep against this whole entire team, especially with the Calm Minds I've gotten off now, which is 2. And he's able to defog. Kind of annoying. And I don't get the burn there either. Not a huge deal. Another one will take him down for sure. So I'm definitely prepared to destroy this Crobat or get a burn off. Try to get a burn off on whatever he switches out into. Like I said, I don't really care. My CroCune is going to destroy pretty much everything he has. But unfortunately, he does have the haste, which is a bit annoying, but that it really doesn't matter, to be honest. Because I don't know, my Suicune, I don't know, it really doesn't matter, to be honest, because my Suicune can still just take anything he has for me and just destroy anything he wants to bring in. So I'm just going to try and continue to just set up Calm Minds again. Because the Crobat is out of the way, I don't really have to deal with the haze anymore. And I'm just going to go ahead, rest up, restore some of my damage. Unfortunately, I misclicked and pressed Scald. That was really stupid, but I will get a turn of Sleep Talk. Hopefully I get a Scald off, as I do, and I get a burn, so that's really nice for me. And now I'll just be able to fire off a regular Scald, or even just set up another Calm Mind. I'm going to go ahead and set up another Calm Mind, because I'm not too satisfied with the damage Scald has. And this is a Rest Swampert, so Scald is going to be able to 3-hit KO the Swampert from here. So I'm glad he used up his rest there. And I'm definitely glad I Calm Minded up there. I wouldn't have been able to take him down in 3 otherwise, and this would have been even longer of a stall match than it already has been with the Dunsparce. But I'm able to fire off a Scald on the Blissey, switch in. His Mega Swampert will go down to rocks coming in next time. So I definitely want to think about setting those up. But like I said, my Suicune will pretty much destroy this whole team once it's fully set up. So I think I'll be able to just go ahead and do that. Seismic Toss is doing a semi-decent amount, but not a whole lot. My Scalds, and if I get a burn off, will definitely help me out a lot, but I'm just going to rest to be safe, as Seismic Toss is really not doing a whole lot, like I said, and I'm just going to go ahead and hopefully fire off a Scald and hopefully get a burn here, as I actually end up not getting a burn off. But I'm just going to continue to try and outstall this Blissey, which I think Suicune is fully capable of doing. And I'm just going to go ahead and fire off another Scald, hopefully getting a burn. But I am faster, so I can rest up again next turn anyway. And it won't be that big a deal. I just got to hopefully get a burn off here on the next Scald, because that will definitely help me out with Blissey a lot. Blissey's going to be a bit annoying, but he's just going to end up forfeiting there, so I will bid you guys adieu there. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys have any feedback. Let me know what you think of CroCune. Again, the question of the day is, do you guys feel like CroCune is too OP for UU? Do you think he should be moved up to OU? Personally, my opinion is yes. Subscribe to stay up to date. I'm going to be posting Pokemon videos more often now than obviously I have in my hiatus. Probably as much as I have before, but again, going to try not to make any promises. Anyway, sorry for the long outro. Peace out, guys. My name is Another Soviet. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out and pea soup.